The legacy of the Ottoman Empire is a tapestry woven from centuries of ambition, conquest, and transformation. Founded around the year 1300 by Osman I, what began as a modest Anatolian principality steadily expanded into one of the world's most influential empires. Over its 600-year history, the Ottoman Empire was ruled by a succession of 36 sultans, each leaving a distinct mark on its evolution, governance, and global significance. The dynasty's early years were characterized by relentless expansion. Osman I, the empire's namesake and first sultan, set the foundations for the dynasty's rise. His successors, such as Orhan and Murad I, continued to push the empire's boundaries, gradually absorbing neighboring territories and consolidating power across Anatolia and the Balkans. The conquest of Constantinople in 1453 by Mehmed II, known as Mehmed the Conqueror, was a watershed moment. This victory not only ended the Byzantine Empire, but also established Istanbul as the new heart of Ottoman administration, culture, and religion. The empire reached its zenith in the 16th century under Suleiman the Magnificent, whose reign from 1520 to 1566 epitomized Ottoman grandeur and influence. Suleiman's military prowess led to decisive victories, including the capture of Belgrade in 1521 and Rhodes in 1522, as well as the pivotal Battle of Mohacs in 1526, which resulted in the partitioning of Hungary. These conquests reshaped the map of Europe and solidified the Sultan's reputation as a formidable leader. Yet, not all ambitions were realized. The Siege of Vienna in 1529 marked the high watermark of Ottoman expansion into the West, but its failure signaled a shift in the empire's fortunes. Within the palace, the Sultan wielded immense authority, but this power was often balanced by the influence of the dynasty, military leaders, bureaucrats, and religious scholars. During the 16th century, the empire underwent significant internal changes, a period historians call the transformation of the Ottoman Empire. The Sultan's hands-on control over governance began to wane, and new power structures emerged. One of the most remarkable developments was the rise of the Sultanate of Women. Beginning in the late 16th century, the Sultan's mother, known as the Valid Sultan, and other women of the imperial harem began to exert significant political influence, shaping succession, policy, and court intrigue. As the centuries passed, the empire faced growing internal and external pressures. The 19th century was marked by reform and turmoil. Sultan Abdul Hamid II, reigning from 1876 to 1909, oversaw the introduction of constitutionalism, a dramatic departure from absolute rule. The first Ottoman constitution, proclaimed in 1876, aimed to modernize the state and address rising nationalist sentiments. However, the challenges confronting the empire, including military setbacks, economic difficulties, and the rise of nationalist movements, proved insurmountable. The dawn of the 20th century brought the final act of Ottoman rule. The empire's involvement in World War I hastened its dissolution, and the abolition of the Sultanate in 1922 marked the end of imperial authority. The Caliphate, a separate religious institution, was abolished in 1924, paving the way for the establishment of the Republic of Turkey under Mustafa Kemal Atatürk in 1923. The last Sultan, Mehmed VI, left Istanbul in exile, closing a chapter that had lasted for hundreds of years. Yet, the legacy of the Ottoman dynasty endures. In recent years, Harun Osman, a great-grandson of Abdulhamid II, has been recognized as the head of the House of Osman, symbolizing the enduring cultural and historical significance of the Ottoman lineage. While the position is ceremonial, it reflects the persistent fascination with the empire's storied past and its impact on world history. From its ambitious beginnings to its dramatic transformation and eventual dissolution, the story of the Ottoman sultans is a testament to the complex interplay of power, tradition, and change, a legacy that continues to resonate in the modern era.